In 2009, BP Remediation Management leadership realized it faced unique reputation challenges within the state of Louisiana. Despite having onshore and offshore exploration and production operations, pipelines, remediation projects, and a lubricants facility, the BP brand and name were not easily recognizable. Our challenge was to develop a comprehensive and coordinated approach to reputation management in order to address the lack of a recognizable name and establish BP as a committed community partner. Despite the reductions in personnel and financial support as compared to previous years, we believed a plan that included a strong community partnership could be largely successful in achieving our goal of enhancing BP's image with several key external audiences as well as our own employees. We began with a two-part research initiative. The first part would assist in identifying and ranking community issues. Literacy rose to the top as a leading issue nationwide. The second part of our research would identify a committed nonprofit that was engaged in an effort that addressed literacy, had a successful, scalable program which could be marketed in our key areas, and would allow BP to own a branding space not currently occupied by a competitor while exemplifying corporate stewardship. The Louisiana Endowment for the Humanities and their Primetime Family Time Reading Program met all of those objectives. Primetime is a unique 6 to 8 week humanities-based program of reading, discussion, and storytelling held at public libraries and other venues, emphasizing the importance of families reading together. Created in 1991 by the Louisiana Endowment for the Humanities, the statewide family literacy program, with national affiliates in 37 other states, creates an atmosphere for future learning by empowering parents and/or guardians to help their children enjoy reading and improve their reading abilities. This focus on the basics has far-reaching impact into other areas of study, in particular math and science, core competencies for a company like BP. As an added and longer-reaching benefit, the impact to education will result in a larger pool of talent for future recruiting efforts. To strengthen the partnership that would benefit all of the BP businesses in Louisiana, we sought funding assistance from the E&P Public Affairs team and participation from North America Gas, Gulf of Mexico, and the BP Lubricants Castrol facility. We began by locating parishes throughout the state to host the Primetime program, committing $225,000 for a one-year rollout. Using public relations tactics to effectively leverage the LEH partnership and the Primetime sponsorship, we implemented a plan that included several components. We explored non-traditional media vehicles and added value advertising opportunities we knew our key audiences used, but the competition did not. This approach enabled BP to differentiate ourselves by using traditional and non-traditional means. As part of the media mix, we sought out online applications to reach opinion formers who make use of online resources for both personal use and as a source for information they trust. By purchasing space in community and regional newspapers and in annual statewide publications such as the Baton Rouge Business Report, and by booking airtime in community and regional radio, we were able to frequently and consistently deliver our overarching message of corporate stewardship to the benefit of statewide education. As part of the value-added mix, many of these outlets gave us rolling banners on their websites, interview slots during prime drive time, and best placement for printed news releases. In several instances, we were able to take advantage of the Spanish offerings as well. To kick off the partnership and sponsorship, BP co-hosted with LEH a press conference and reception, inviting members of the press, legislators, and education and community leaders from around the state. Grammy Award winner and literacy champion Irvin Mayfield was the keynote speaker. Even in the midst of competing stories such as the hotly contested mayoral race and the New Orleans Saints' trip to the Super Bowl, some 70 attendees joined remediation management leadership, representatives from North America Gas, Gulf of Mexico, and BP Lubricants Castrol businesses, and the Louisiana Endowment for the Humanities staff and board to celebrate. Legislators were a target audience to inform and influence to the needs of education while introducing them to the company who was assisting in these efforts. A detailed packet containing a program highlight DVD, developed by BP and its consultant, announced BP's commitment and LEH's innovative family literacy program. The effort gave BP another avenue to share information regarding our operations in the state and our corporate stewardship. As LEH prepared materials for the program rollout, we capitalized on the opportunity to co-brand all the materials to be used by the instructors and given to the families during the literacy sessions. T-shirts, book bags, water bottles, pens, and mugs were branded with Primetime and BP logos. To extend the outreach and put a more personal perspective on the sponsorship, BP representatives attended the closing sessions of Primetime programs in parishes across the state. The representatives thanked the participants and distributed certificates. Local media covered each event, adding additional exposure to BP and the Primetime program. LEH had several internal opportunities to publicize the partnership, with full-length articles in the LEH e-newsletter, a feature article and detailed report in the 2009 annual report, expanded coverage on the website, and inclusion in the widely read Louisiana Cultural Vistas magazine. They were able to extend outreach to several of our identified audiences while also adding a new larger thought leader base. Additionally, BP was invited to and recognized during the 2010 Humanities Awards ceremony, which included media-worthy thought leaders, elected officials, and community partners from across the state. To assist in the primetime advertising and promote a stronger relationship with the Louisiana Endowment for the Humanities, BP sponsored the development of a full-length program DVD to be used as an information-sharing tool to encourage deeper participation in the parishes, recruit additional community involvement, and add value to LEH's request for legislative support. Always the silent runner, the partnership and sponsorship created the perfect opportunity to establish remediation management as an active community participant on behalf of the larger BP. Articles appeared on Planet BP, One BP, and Global Remediation Management intranet sites, as well as articles in several Operations Center newsletters. The internal communication efforts gave RM employees a chance to be recognized and BP employees across the state of Louisiana something else to feel proud of in their state. No plan goes without the use of measurement tools to guide and target ongoing outreach efforts. Our partnership goal was to see measurable increases in the number of hits to the LEH website, program-related calls into the center, and the number of children enrolled in the Primetime programs. 3,051 contacts were added to the subscriber list. Averages of 550 weekly hits were counted on the website, and approximately 225 children and their families participated in the spring Primetime sessions. Our media goal was to pick up crossover articles in addition to the formal press release. Several parish newspapers continue the storyline, publicizing their respective Primetime sessions and, by extension, the BP partnership. The New Orleans Times-Picayune, the state's largest newspaper, also ran a highly visible story on the partnership itself. Our reputation goal was to achieve greater access with our intended audiences and reinforce a recognizable and respected brand in the state. Although this is much harder and will take longer to track, our Louisiana employees have begun reporting positive results. An additional positive indicator is the relative dearth of other competing corporations' recognition of literacy issues within Louisiana, which gives BP's partnership considerable added value and positions the company as a statewide leader in this critical need area of basic education. We began this process with a clear understanding of the business challenges and objectives. We developed a communication plan with various creative outreach initiatives. We selected a partner with proven sustainability along with the capacity and energy to grow. We chose an issue, literacy, that was important to the economy and education of the state, but also had a related longer-term benefit to our recruiting efforts. We sponsored a program whose results showed positive short-term and long-term success towards addressing the issue and allowed the company to own a unique messaging space. Our efforts to support the business exceeded expectations. 2011 plans are already under development, and we look forward to seeing even greater results next year. Stay tuned for the next chapter.